coachi Neymar. Yes, say Ali coach when say Neymar ne ba Galatasaray for mo sign ni yes no global Bernardo Silva ba Gundo wan mu nyina ba no Neymar nkofo ne be kata so. Ama eso ma chance say omo try some be prepare offer. Na Fenerbahce for offer on person de come Neymar no. Ana option another 1 year into omo prepare 1+1. Ana dia come Abrante friend say Neymar. Sa ombra Europe. Ana Neymar no so pe World Cup ni biako. Onso nya Europe obeba ana ne contract no ewo mu say our clause a betima na ba Europe. So Fenerbahce for decide say Neymar 1+1 de bema no Ali coach prepare sa deal no. Enti enim de ba kosie se Neymar beji atum no aba Fenerbahce no ni Jose se faha we se faha enti ehwe sa transfer de ba kosie. Ken nanu na mbe break story bi de ma say Ghana ani Mohamed Kudus omo ofa ne de ma Manchester United ana Manchester for catch roof agency for ne say omo targets bi o so mutiminya enti for now omo focus no nye Mohamed Kudus ken de metitine na ewie ye say Arsenal for ne the executive director of roof agency Mr. Bizima on ye executive director ewo roof agency Arsenal for ne twetwe nkomo na nkomo twetwe ni nyina na about Mohamed Kudus na Arsenal for mpanyimfo Andy Bertam de atu nanim say for now no baby omo so pese omo san anim anim striker enti ankomo timi wie striker omo betimi ni roof for natenase na omo ne omo decide about Mohamed Kudus Arsenal for catch Mr. Bizima executive director roof agency say omo da so wo interest mo ha but say omo target na nka say so mbenyi omo striker no mewie so omo timi wie striker ne dia fidie impu on be decided and negotiate on Mohamed Kudus. So come between Arsenal and Mr. Bisima or representing Mohamed Kudus. Now, Metesa ose Chelsea call for striker bi. Now, story ni kakra. Abrante no Nick Voltemada. Uko Germany a. Omo friend no Voltemada Messi. Oye Voltemada Messi. Na Nick Voltemada no osi akan edema Stuttgart season etwemu yi o say 12 year 5 assists na officially Chelsea aye enquiries about boy in management Chelsea in far off and co Stuttgart by nkoma matwetwe ne kire say Chelsea aye enquiries official enquiries management or ye under head trick company KG. So Nick Voltemada no ne management omo manage no ni agency no head company KG omo na Chelsea for ni o matwetwe nkomo say Abrante ni friend say Voltemada no ne ho nsem te say ana ne management na catch Chelsea for ni say tie the our contract to 2028 but won say Germany clubs no more type of release clause of by Voltemada no only release clause and it is a Chelsea for ne pa on bet that for na negotiate a ebo no omo nyiri so bebre anke ade so release clause and beya enti officially Chelsea any head trick company KG omo say Nick Voltemada Messi no ne ho nsem ete say enti Chelsea ebe ko Stuttgart ho akobu Abrante the offer akwa na say omo mfa enko Everton for nyame aduma new season ken omo ko new stadium no Messi no omo pese season no omo ko new stadium no ebeye basade amomo omo pe thick and solid and yes thick and solid midfield ye say confirm midfield des akese ne de aba yes we decide say ombeko Fenerbahce former Manchester United former midfielder Fred person obesi akan wo Premier League nim bi no ba Everton enti Everton for asase and Fenerbahce for twetwe nkomo about Fred I say omo try some be offer 80 million euros ma Fenerbahce so betimi enya Fred AC Milan for player Nigeria ni Abrante Samuel Chukwueze Nyoma nshada mfama no ewe AC Milan after so VR okopie mo AC Milan no ohun nyoma so yesa na nisu biri ne kakra na eno na Robert is for so decide say up to date Anthony Diu no mu hu de ekọ Federico Chiesa betu wanim yes omo hwe options no another possible option say Antonio team friend say Robert is enya Abrante friend say Antonia Samkweze ɛyɛ option so mbɛtumi akɔfa ne de naba no aba be see idea my team friend said Robertis enti saa move ni yɛ twɛn yɛ se boy no susu nya move because anhwe ya Masalegri enter nyusu no Luftutik de no ken wa breaki ɛyɛ no korɛ na papa friend said Mauricio Sarri ana yɛ saa call no the smoking chains on a year call no okay say time ɔde Chelsea G Europe no na Luftutik ka ho Luftutik ebenya form bi under Mauricio Chelsea enti Mauricio Sarri feeling a pa so sa Sarri a obo e wo Lazio no opese Luftutik ebeshem catch Claudio Lotito mo any Lazio fo mpanyifo ne say omonko e un say season we Luftutik e Praha ne pa ana Masalegri mfimfini na kokkrafo no anopeso yusu enti Lazio fo no so e bede ankomo na sha ase say Luftutik ebeba na ken pressure ba on say Chelsea madu omonka so omonton by Chelsea for decide say offer a ya on betima ton Madueke e right wing go also so no Estivao neighbor and I say that no on the right side or no Pedro Neto no so abasoro enti decide say obi diskakese bi ba on betima ton Madueke they made it Juventus for show interest Juventus ewo Turin interest ewo Madueke by Madueke dey say on no Chelsea na no person say on board Chelsea ne kra no person na England no by Juventus show is ewo Madueke up to date and now the story nearby Konate ontimi renew the contract with Liverpool na yes Liverpool for ne jakakra and no say Konate person free ball book nim so Liverpool for no some person bet na ho akire omo enti omo we omo options no na options na Liverpool for we no on say so ko Portugal national team a Abrante no ni Ruben Dias 4 and 5 no sakura no Gonzalo Inacio no till Liverpool for say Konate renew a on betimako Lisbon akwako for Abrante no ama Gonzalo Inacio ababa Liverpool chiro na nko ne Veyo Van Dijk 4 and 5 no mabo but Abrante no was of 60 million euros but Liverpool for some back try waters na test waters no Sporting Lisbon for be jai Gonzalo Inacio ama na ba Liverpool bobo konima na de kware no on say otu kwan waba ama we di kan te ho ko be ye more of why na be ko why na be bo why na be ko outgoing sin no be ye Deco a communicate a kira Abrante ye oda wachi Luis Deco a communicate a kira ne say nyabotre femodin ya ba reject enti so atwe Luis Diaz a office abenya wa reject said Deco na kasa say omo hwe so mbetime nyeska abefa na de say ebetima ma sa diu na bem no agese Barcelona aye big sale player kese Barcelona ansana Luis Diaz a move no etimi ayeye ye nhwehwemu kakra ya ne kire say 3 players we agese Barcelona ton ansana Luis Diaz aba 1 Ronald Araujo do otosu mienu Frankie de Jong do otosu mien Fermin Lopez so sa 3 players we no eno ni Barcelona timi ton mu baako eno mbetima ma Luis Diaz abepiem Barcelona bobo nim so Deco aka chense onya abotre omukoye meeting ahwese ombetima ye big sale bi ansana Luis Diaz etima na eli coach Jose president no oko London koye meeting na ken ali coach ekoye meeting no okosia Son Heung-min management Son Heung-min management CAA Base Limited say nhwehwemu abetodwa say CAA Base Limited no just no ne commercial deals ni nyina no sankofo ne hwe so tẹ omo ana ali coach eko London koshi omo say opese otwe Son Heung-min sa ba Fenerbahce and they say no Fenerbahce for so pese omo so shatter Galatasaray for
omo pene on we mean
Son Heung-min
okay
enti wa ko London akosia CAA Base Limited no omo na Jose mo no commercial deals ni omo ne sa hwe so omo so na manage Son Heung-min wakoshi omo London Chaloba de ne be say Chelsea ni score omo beje ombeton na Chelsea decide say omo ton a center back omo so be sa ko Portugal biem de Benfica kodi nkomo Thomas Araujo na ken uko Portugal sesi a mo won krankra bi a center back omo perform na Thomas Araujo ne ka ho bi On also will release clause of 80 million euros. And the contract be 2029 and faker. On say request study or beton by Uniska member. Chelsea Aloba na center back bi kodia. Ombeko Benfica Thomas Arahu. Abranti be a friend Antonio Nusa. Oba Leipzig no high by this season amfa. Arsenal for show interest. Anusa Otimi operate as a left wing, right wing. And Amibusa say Arsenal Kokura money Leipzig in we say Kopa Antonio Nusa. But you say Arsenal show interest 5 million euros. Omo hweso mbetimi Antonio Nusa. Na me dem anusi no. My friend say Arsenal enya breakthrough for Benjamin Sesko. Breakthrough no menya no. He aduma next week. Ana Arsenal e the official bid. Ebe call Leipzig for Sesko. O menya breakthrough no. Victor Osimhen in Manchester United and come on and the kosi ye beating ene. And upon the copy money say Victor Osimhen jina baby ojina 12 million euros na no jina. Yatete tax ni bibi free no. Manchester forces say ta ho a more than 20 million euros. Onte so Abrante friend say Victor Osimhen or say on the ejina no. Na Manchester communicate actually Anthony say oba ye say ba no omoto 95 million euros. Say team bi enu obetu ase eska no. Omatebo on kanche ni team no team bi obebia no etufu obuo 50 million euros.
Anthony
And Manchester see 50 million euros. Anna Besiktas for second bid. For Abrante friend say Frank Andri Zambo. Napoli for asa rejected sabid no. O marriage. Me dem anusi no. Mastantuano de no. Ken. Real Madrid for signing soma ye ni nyina no. Ebo ni nyina ye 108 million. For Arnold Housing and a Mastantuano Kabuma 108 million euros. Na Mastantuano de no 63 million euros no. Tax in point no the Real Madrid for Triadema River Place 5 million euros. The Eco Spanish Tax Authority for no 11.8 million euros. The Eco Football Players Union ho 1.4 million euros. And the Eco Argentina Football Association and a Federation for no 900 euros. And now can in Abuma 63.2 million euros. So after this boy, Madrid has spent 108 million euros no. Then player or beba on board. Alvaro Carreras.
Eno Kwame Dela. Transfers no eno the woman no or the Abba. That is the Nigerian Football Federation 100,000 euros.
Association 1.4.
Na Spanish authorities.
Okay, authorities
for the annex are buying sika wumpa.
Brazil are buying say atonto so denye sika.
Didi kakra.
Spain susu are buying sika. Oje release closer. Losses free. Nico Williams DA is a Kobaso be trigger Jessica. Barcelona accord trigger 25 million euros. Spanish authority for the tax authorities for to be precise. On best so Jessica. Of taxes, also one of those things we don't talk about taxes. Normally, your concentration here, the base figure, transfer figure, but taxes edisika pau. And yeah, easy. Especially South America form taxes in Niagara. May the only concern I have with this deal in say 45 million euros. So we need trigger release clause. Who needs sell on clause? Me in coming a River Plate. Coming in my negotiate. Na ma 30 million. Na ma can say 15% release sell. It makes a lot of sense.
Unfair.
Sending their business in the a funny fan. What I say? A bit me aba say. Ebe to the amount.
Sara for no to say ya wana we.
Pisikane cast down.
Bushafo be catch you say na umu de ko na okupre. O de ko na ball na unfair. Me nji sika. Enti na no majo sika.
So I was NXT CK release clause normally. You to cast down. Other there no ma negotiate. So between 3 installments. Afibia 15 million. About 20 sa. It's me dear. Say coming kwa me feel say in can make just sell on kakra the account, but just like you said, Omangasa case where asamo ametia na me di yawo e makumu mpa ne say. You can't assemble the to support this nitrim ema ne ya ye ho. Osimhen nisika no sundodo enti na clubs ne empe no. Is that the reality? Tony Sikani is 12 million euros.
12 million euros.
Echo pounds more. That is like 10 million pounds.
And Crown Saloon and just catching. One crank and kitchen away, you know.
Okay, me pacho. Anye says, I'm going to pen my you. Na ye ka Chelsea kakra and Arsenal for so here. Let me give you. This is can ye fanko pounds na hwa de say 10 million pounds no. Wo come Manchester United at your kasi 18 million pounds. Ye tua the man. Bruno Fernandes 15 million pounds. Mason Mount 13 million pounds. Omo 10 no Matthias De Ligt, Harry Maguire.
And the cry you do 12 million euros.
Exactly. So what is the point? Okay, Arsenal for I and Victor Osimhen is canosu. Yen timi ntua ma no. The Oje I have 14.5 million pounds. And I swear. And
What did you say?
Party at 10.
Yes, sir. Osimhen 12.
Osimhen 12 million euros. Me da pounds. Me pese figures the best style be.
No, sir. Party sikari na bepe.
Into Osimhen 12 million euros. Pounds ye 10 million euros. Inti ye calculation ye 10 million. Sorry, 10 million pounds. You find calculations because the euros now we are here confused you.
I know I've been a party, you know.
Me pacho ai. Sa 10 million pounds no. Messi Mount je 13. So ya can some no dia to go for teams. Raheem Sterling na ketu ya Kranasian no motor so still 11 million pounds. It is some na ya man did go for team. Ma dwe wan mentiase. The last 4 years. Osimhen 4 years in here, was 18 goals back, 1 goals, 17 goals last year. This season was 34 goals. Skin the last 4 years, I fear Osimhen was some power 1 goals or 17 goals. 17 po yes was. So what is the point? Someone plan no. But some na ye can dey to go for to me make you say. Mama you wanna make someone. I ask some can that here say. I mean, when your simple questions be about what Chelsea intends to do. Chelsea forward place. Noni Madueke 1. Pedro Neto 2. Liam Delap 3. Nicholas Jackson 4. Maggie Giyu 5. Christopher Nkunku 6. Datro Fofana 7. Amando Broya 8. Muhailu 9. Na Ebia Tariq George 10. Sancho so so France afi no 11. By ye Sancho film. What the engine said 10. 10 players no, it is quite obvious to say. Won't me for when you know last season anymore. Inti most of the players will leave. Now don't wanna they could not give Chelsea numbers. Inti the Obama Biano start to say Obama Chelsea numbers. See me. Last year, you really Chelsea share 77 goals. Follow this very well. Last year, 70 league goals and a Chelsea a share. The Osha Kessia a Kopama 22. The Otosumienu Nicolas Jackson 14 league goals. The Otosumiensa Raheem Sterling 8 league goals. These are the top 3 last year. Afi Chelsea 64 league goals. Next last year goals numbers no Oteso. Me what I say. Oteso by 13 goals. Komana last year was 22 Premier League goals. Na fi or 15. Next is the Copa was so by 7. Nicolas Jackson last year was 14 league goals. Na fi or 10. Next is no so goals na so year. But what do me say? Inti Chelsea leagues players the individual Obia goals to not see. Maybe when Kopama was not scoring, Chelsea could not get enough from their forward players. It is our sporting director. But this numbers now we are analysis of the Chelsea team. Clearly, you know, say whoever Chelsea is bringing on board should be someone who will give Chelsea number. Because last year, since they created chances, and then just so big chances, numbers and statistics now say we leave or create 150 big chances. The next team na Chelsea 120 big chances. Obieno apart from Liverpool, none of the teams in the case in Chelsea, yet they weren't able to score goals. So these numbers tells you to say Chelsea can say Okopo Obi when him was Chelsea. You are linking it to Obi SSL you Obi or share goals. And yes, then we are back to square one.
So she 2 goals.
Nick Votamadi now.
I have assist.
Votamadi. Maybe I Nick die. Mahene kakra. Owa. Oye 6'6" into boboni from fa brutal. Na nanu ode. Na nanu mo hwe ne kakra no mahwe no. Nemom Chelsea first target eye Hugo Ekitike. Hugo Ekitike no. Omo ko ye no mo say 100 million euros from omo ye stubborn. And nothing that Chelsea air options for fraud. Okay, so my woman say, I will not say these players they are not bad players though. These are potentials. They said they were called Nicholas Jackson. They are Oba Bobby Kakra. Ubon say Prince Barry Kakra. But say Chelsea young potentials and also we Yobia. The night shebo ni would buy Oba banking goals. I will tell you that at this stage, if potential in Nicholas Jackson, you have potential in Leon Delapa, Saukophobia, you need a proven player, not another potential. Unless I say you want to play around with whatever you have. And I don't know about oh yeah, under 21 for no crown or Bobby. And I know and I'm saying rich or hat trick. Now no more promoting the ball back could be so castle uncle back to Munkobo. I'm not saying say on your interest, but I say or your potential. Whatever did they say Mahekra? But it is what it is. Chelsea for it looks like they say Chelsea Sanka Sadie. On we interest here, potentials. Supporters no so proving. It looks like Chelsea direction the ha. What is no so direction that baby? Let's move on, Ken. Say flowing feet deal, no. It's been concluded. Let me give you the final figures. 117.5 million euros. Difference kakrawum TME. 117.5 million euros and a cash down. Add-ons so no ye 18.8 million euros. Echo pounds to more conversation ye difference. Cash down on 100 million pounds and like 16 million add-ons. Echo pounds more 116 million pounds. The euros gives you 136.3 million euros. Okay. Why this is important? They say Wababe sign Moises Caicedo. Now we come into the Premiership. See, I will not let rivalry blind. I will never do that. We remember catch us a player no beat me. You see Kevin De Bruyne. In my eyes, here on one. Onibo. Now wish him say I wish him very well. So beat me adapt so quickly to how people will play. They are toss to you. Brian Mbuemo nkomo de bia metia na medi yaw because bisusu say nkafi baby a Brian Mbuemo ye de ne kobia na nka ekudu so because from Ajax yenya no move from Ajax to Ham no kwasam say Ajax a bigger club and a better club in West Ham, but we all understood because Kudus wanted the big clubs in the Premiership. But it's not adding to get in. And it's okay. You saw West Ham as just a stepping stone to the bigger club. The first season was good. Season way and now affect to Kudus now. Affect me. You must see me because Kudus movie afia. West Ham team no must say me uswo.
Or something more.
Say buying Kudus in your problem. Baby question roof no o metimi na ko big club bia say munkofa no my person munfa no Ken, how are you going to convince that club pay 85 million pounds for the numbers this has produced this year? Tio 85 million pounds over 100 million euro. Don't be deceived. £85 million, over 100 euros. So how are you going to convince those big clubs like go and pay over 100 million euros for a player producer with these numbers? So my point is that say the conversation should be said, okay, as I said, West Ham for moment it's a so.
I'm bet you have saying and will be with me after.
Then coming on the 50 beer
because in Puemo pa and name Kofu Ginechino.
Yeah, sir,
some catch the talent in the which memory kakra. Now na goma. Premier League boss here. I no crowd here. Enzo Fernandez na kwaka yo. Domo anyam kai. Biggie. Obaka Mr. Mo pa. Anyam obo Chelsea. One kwaka sa. Okay. Biggie saboko there.
Me adum bibi aboko okay.
Tika first pa you come from America okroma yi. Now nimbo una hwebo mu kakra bi abomeli.
Nezenka Patrick Razak Neymar no Jemfi.
Oh, Razak. That's Razak no Emmanuel Jemfi son come here omo ya brofa. And omo bo Liverpool. Yeah. Arsenal and Chelsea Academy. Asan come na bobi.
Somebody uncle.
Emba bebo. Na samba kwade no nko wo soro pa. Emba dey say Raheem Sterling. Yanko.
Kidam Florian Wirtz. We Liverpool support. Ati sa uma wanije na obompaye type player ne wanije na obompaye dia type player ne chi no na wapi boot enso de agu nchen because emu ye den a e wo se o ye Sergio Ramos adwuma kakra de player no se de be obetimi a survive with Liverpool me kasa asem we bi abrante ne price tag and the twist and turns in the transfer deal at the pressure ebeba player no so price tag boss ye wo krom anum ya na Bayern Munich a team and mo bi no wo sika pan player bi so ye wo Bundesliga ni mu no ni bobo pa say ye Dortmund say ye Leverkusen team bi o wo Bundesliga ni bia unya play ni bobo a Bayern Munich de be ba fa player no onu na nsem wo din o no wa man that big platform e wo Germany na player na gina so de adu level bi ese wo dru the Florian Wirtz deal buy no Bayern Munich was hugely involved they yet ya na say Bayern atwene ene Bayern ababa be ka so much who free player and do because brand any price tag. Oh yeah, no to nchen and the woman yahu. So Manchester City to so aba beka. So almost stepping away from the deal player no because of our brand and price tag. And these are two teams are. Some will be no to players I can say. But how much who free player no because some feel say and you player and the ball adding pa. Oh yes, I see ka 7 to nchen. Twist and turns in the deals. And then oh you say Echina wo koti mu ene wo yesey sometime na stable so join Liverpool and now no pa report say ba chese Liverpool ni abrante na wie bibia omo ni abrante ni wie bibia no omo twen so de pen be ba paper so na abrante ni wo holidays until Liverpool for train no supporters are going to be asking na player ben ko na de bia asem foforo de bia say ye train ni sa it's the more train out twist and turns in Ebano. Expectations of the supporters say Kosoro because some of you say Messiah ne ba be club. And until I make us say. And was some bomb pie the map player and said the best settle in well. Now what me about Sanya sound to price tag the pressure beba. We players in the Premier League are no more a lot of quality. Yaka quality. Popo is a typical po. Oba Manchester United. Around 89 million pounds na Manchester United de kofa brand Oba ye. Obi ntimi nkommense me amete hai. Say Popo as a central forward for Manchester United no a bad player. There be. But so Oba pass kura nyi obi fe. O she go kura nyi obi fe. Just because your target is anebo odin dodo. A kind of pressure on the player. And there should be to say Jack Grealish. Jack Grealish has the quality. Yes, if your performance in new certain players are not expected. But your player not setting the price tag. I am common a call to between clubs. And Manchester City decided to obey 100 million at their father today because of the price tag of Jack Grealish. Little footballer and so depending. Almost few say I am 400 million a man metal. Now man me this kind of performance. Manchester City bobo konim. Debbie. It's the pressure now by the to the extent say I have gained the amount of Manchester City to be a consistent good performance. Check I said do. Sika Chelsea the turn around 150 million pounds. The first season. And yeah, a lot of the supporters. Any coach is the technical team they decided to now brand and based on the price tag in T. and Cabrante ne bi anko bo pamono first season na nko ye obo pass na oteto amanfo make now to the extent say futures our Chelsea Jesse now your man the Timberland combat because they feel we can never do better on the field na Timberland they say farm mobile but just because of the price tag now kwakwa pressure na baka bi obebo no enso ni penny in the second season I borry senior time man technical team in the man time supporters in the man time he Chelsea's best players in the just ended season if not the best and when you know foreign vet price tag no at this kind of pressure and so ebe ba brand and so no ye no free one man Liverpool so slide position ni Liverpool and it's not as if the position is vacant and almost five vets the number last 2 seasons Liverpool ball league so like 3 goals in the league no more 2 assists goal contribution season here you ball we or share 6 and or assist 6 and premium 12. It will add up a lot of numbers 7 from the previous, but Liverpool says still numbers linear enough. It will make a flowing vet at the number. No one boss up in the numbers of the free Bundesliga and move on. And all these factors are a bit contributed to the pressure on the player. Obie the order back on board. Me we share brands any well, but the price tag. I reduce so much expectations. The numbers in the football are so much in the just ended season. Now you say, oh, brand, just position, no, former Liverpool, no, is going to bring huge pressure on the player. But I expect it. Sir, brand, me performing. Looking at the consistent number in the Bundesliga, the last 2 seasons were contributed 22 league goals. 2 seasons in the Union. Backwash 10 as a stay 12. Backwash as a stay 11. It's in clearly he's a player who gives that kind of numbers. Well, but all expect is a pressure and but how to make sure so the condition are performing now is the problem. Can Luka Modric? Maybe there's going to be a twist in only AC Milan deal, no, and says to speak AC Milan for slow, almost slow because AC Milan decided to build a new project and no confirm Maximiliano Allegri in the buy. Or the Allegri buy no. Allegri feels the project no person building no. Obey here young players who may no create, but it goes to need certain experience limbs. I'm betting me abuano. Na project na mature na mfa so aba project na so. Or she say munano. And ordinary Nico to Luka Modric so. Luka Modric was Real Madrid. Yes, as a player team biawaye. He's won a lot of Champions League titles, about 6 in the year. La Liga no 4. Club World Cups. About Club World Cup, Nimpo is just the best player in that particular tournament. It's everything a player is supposed to do for a club. Player friend is Luka Modric aye. And AC Milan decided to make a push up Branteno. No more can the number because coach in here. Commander do a stage be a Brantena moment that assurance. So person about AC Milan because of a challenge. One thing about Luka Modric is say he always decides to prioritize football and the competitiveness over riches. And as he can. It will be person who stay with European football at the top level. But the woman says AC Milan for only slow because almost few World Cup na brand and Baba Kono. Some money koye ne there is going to be a due test already. There are clubs in the MLS. Madrid so munya brand and there are clubs from Saudi Arabia. Almost all Madrid so munya Luka Modric. It's the clubs winning now, and so some more gain financially the change AC Milan Bobo Kono. It's your baba be AC for ne dagene. So munya ya nanka brand any says ya was sign contract AC Milan. But omo di kaka verbally. I'm munya agia tum so person ko World Cup ne ba. But says ya the pressure from AC Milan because they fear. Sa ya ne ko Club World Cup na niema kon kan ya. E bia na wasesa na dwene. Na wa ma ma join AC Milan and then only AC for ni suro says ya.
Na coin. Ana o Madrid wa.
Madrid they bed to stay. Madrid out. Yes, Madrid they out. There are clubs from Saudi Arabia and other clubs from the Major League Soccer. It's not AC Milan per se. And ko ready no at the moment. But on what the kind of Canada so ko Club World Cup na ba. And as so mu hu se pina okita no. Ko Club World Cup na ekoyi a. E bia na mu AC Milan na ba be free pick. Ama other clubs are there. Ababa be fanako. Until you can hear the ABC. But I believe the of Luka Modric shouldn't just leave European football. At least on my 1 or 2 more years. European football muna enjoy no.
Well, I know a big deal no meba na me medi enkomo sisia na yemfa we also. About to make a commercial break ba amo power amofa stories sitting in eba Morris nyame ya adom chana booking course ne beba say they can dia to dano chesika intenche ye be chesika nyina nso ameba sisi ameba ye beto so afrio